Now, many of you will know by now that from the Q2 earnings, what the NEO CEO told us regarding the penetration of the UAE is that they are planning on penetrating that market sometime in November. So this is something that is pretty exciting because UAE, ladies and gentlemen, know that majority of the population there, or they are middle to upper income earners, which just simply means one thing. It is a very good market for the neo cars, as they'll be able to sell well because most of the people there, they are rich, which is going to result in them not having a problem when it comes to affording the neo cars. Now, the reason why I'm reminding you about this is that today, as seen on the screen, we saw a picture of what it looks like, a neo house, a neo showroom in UAE, which shows that neo is indeed getting ready to start selling the cars in UAE. You will know that the good thing about neo penetrating UAE is that they have got quite a huge backup from UAE. In fact, in Abu Dhabi, which, ladies and gents, you will know that that firm that has backed up neo has invested over $2 billion worth of their money onto neo because they see the potential that lies within this neo stock. And to know that neo has got some backup in Abu Dhabi, it means that they won't struggle that much when it comes to settling in UAE, and therefore we can expect good news, great news coming from that market. Like I said, one of the most important thing, or something that is very interesting about the United Arab Emirates market, is because majority of the people, or most of the people, can be able to afford the neo cars, which is something that is very interesting to know that neo is penetrating that kind of a market. I mean, there are already people apparently with the neo cars. I mean, we've seen sneak peeks of people in UAE already owning neo cars, which is something that is just so amazing, something that is incredible to see and know that there are already people who own the neo cars in UAE. You will know that neo is also taking their infrastructure. They are not just going to sell cars, but they are also taking infrastructure, that is your charging infrastructure, battery replenishment or battery shopping stations to UAE, so that they can bring or give convenience to those that will buy or will be buying the neo cars there. I mean, battery swapping station that neo, or the latest battery swapping station that neo is deploying, will be able or is able to swap or change the battery in your car in a space of 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and that is one of the technologies one of the technology that neo is taking to UAE, and I have no doubt in my mind that it will attract lots and lots of people coming into wanting to own the neo cars. So I'm happy, I'm excited, and UAE is one of the markets that we can expect some great things coming from neo there because of the so many people that can afford the neo cars. I mean, besides China, you'll know that neo is selling their cars into 5 European countries, namely Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. These are the 5 European countries that neo is currently selling their vehicles there, though they may not be performing the way they want, but they are selling cars there. On average, I think this year they've been selling like 300, 400 on a month to month, which is something that is not that good, but hopefully this UAE penetration boost or give a boost into the sales that neo is generating outside of China. I mean, but what is worse on countries like Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, and Denmark is that the EU Commission intends on imposing tariff increase onto neo of 20.7%, which we have discussed in the previous video, the latest developments around that, but it is not yet finalized or concluded. There are still going to be talks that will take place, but hopefully things become good, or things don't go sour when it comes to those EU Commission imposing tariffs onto Chinese EV. But we discussed more on the previous video. If you have not watched it, I will of course recommend that you go and watch it to get the developments that transpired during the voting session of countries on imposing tariffs onto EU commissions. But Norway, it is the only country that, of course, it is standing alone on this. They are not going to impose tariff increase. Whether the EU imposes tariffs, Norway won't impose tariff onto NEO, which is something that is good. And to know that Norway is one of the countries, if not the best country, when it comes to generating most of the NEO sales on a month-to-month, it is something that is pretty interesting and incredible to know that they are not participating into increasing tariffs onto our favorite stock, NEO. So I'm happy, I'm excited about the penetration of NEO into UAE. I am happy to see that the preparations have commenced, and we will be getting or having to see the NEO cars being shipped to UAE. Who knows, maybe they've shipped already, because they are starting sales somewhere around November. I think they are shipped and they should be almost there, and then NEO would have penetrated the UAE, which is something that is just so amazing, incredible, and it makes me want to load the boat today, as because as I'm doing this video, the NEO stock price is it's on a red, but hopefully we get to see more recovery. So yeah, man, tell me what you think about this. Are you excited about the UAE penetration? Me, I'm very happy, because the sales might even come out to be much better than the kind of sales that NEO is generating in Europe, which is something that is just so incredible, amazing, and we look forward to that. Otherwise, with all that, it is important that before you buy NEO for the very first time and the stock, or you do your own due diligence, that at least you are comfortable as you are investing into this stock, because let's face it, the stock price is of NEO, it's quite volatile, and therefore you might turn to panic sell when you see sharp falls, sharp drops, and forget the kind of fundamentals that NEO has right now. I mean, the kind of fundamentals that NEO has right now are very much different from the fundamentals they had last year. NEO has grown to become a very different company from the kind of company we were seeing last year. On average, NEO was selling 10,000. Now we are seeing most months NEO selling over 20,000, which shows the kind of company NEO has grown to be. And this, to investors, is bullish. It is for this reason that even big financial institutions are also bullish, reiterated a buy rating onto the NEO stock, because they see the potential that lies within this NEO stock. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.